The story of every solo Ark player can be simplified to building up for a bit and waking up the next day to a raided base. Today, that's all about to change. I gave myself 3 days to not only survive, but kill everyone that steps between me and my progress.
Is it Giga?
The center of attention now, and he feels good about it. And she takes a breath away. I might as well be on the move.
I spawned in the center and skipped the classic note run for XP to go straight to my desired base location, the lava Rathole. Simply put, one of the best spots for a solo like me. And once I place turrets in here, the Rathole is mine for the wipe. There it is, there it is, there it is. No way nobody has blocked it. No way. Well, I just gotta block the entrance and they can't get in. There we go. Alright, they can't get in, I don't think. Let's farm now a bunch of foundations. After placing multiple foundations and building a doorway to prevent anyone from going inside, the Rathole was secure for now. I upgraded to high armor by killing this raptor, and I killed the Cardinal to make some refining forges. But sometimes wipe days can have lag spikes, and this one happened to lag me into lava. What? Why am I... Despite the minor inconvenience, I got back to base and placed down my forges. As soon as a few ingots were smelted, I crafted a smithy to replace my stone tools for metal ones. I transferred to Ragnarok in search of a big platypus called a Maywing, the fastest tame in Ark, much faster than running around on my human feet. The problem was there weren't any Maywings here, which is why I had to settle for a Pteranodon. Not quite as fast, but still better than running. And not too long after, I would fly into my first negative experience as a solo this wipe. You know what, I'ma leave. As much as I'd like to PvP, I'ma leave because I don't want a gang jumping on me. Great and wise thinking from me there. Unfortunately, I'm bipolar. Although Speedy does have a lot of stamina. I could potentially kill him. And that's when everything went south for me. Actually, everything seemed under control for a bit, until I got hit by the sword once, which brought me to less than a quarter of health. He got on the PT and went behind me, and for some reason I forgot about him. At least I made it back in time to save the bird and fly away. It didn't take long for me to get back on my feet, and a white drop with some gear sped up the process. It was about time to get a Maywing, so I transferred to Genesis 2 and found one fairly quickly. This meant goodbye for the PT, but that didn't mean I was done taming these overgrown platypus. I had to get spares, because, you know, they're squishy. I also tamed the Doedicarus. I'll need it later to farm, don't worry about it. And finally, it was time to return to my home map, the center. Moment of truth. Is our base wiped? It is not. Nobody has even tried to destroy our stuff, that's good. My next objective was to gather the resources needed for a mining drill, which makes farming 10 times easier. One of those was this crystal. Another one was these black pearls. And penguins were clapped for their polymer. The resource montage came to an end when someone on a Maywing tried ambushing me. Oh, the squad is here. That's enough for me. I'm out. The fat pigeon in front of me is called an Argentavis, and it was a max level, so I had to tame it. But someone had other plans for me. Think it's funny? This guy picked me with his bird to piss me off and then left. Or so I thought. Another Bro. Where are they coming from? But the third time he came around, I whipped him, and that was the end game for him. Well played, sir. With the hostile eliminated, I was able to knock out the RG in peace. I tamed it, stored it in my Pokeball, and transferred it to base. What? Wait, we did get wiped. Human 69. Oh, we did get attacked. Damn. Although we did lose a few items, this wasn't anything we couldn't recover from. The Rathole still had our foundations on it, but it was time to build a starter base somewhere safer, and I'd move back to the Rathole once I had turrets. Not too long after placing my new forges, I crafted a fabricator and placed it down. Then I transferred to extinction and put the pigeon and doedicarus to use by hitting a bunch of lampposts in the city, which gave me electronics. Back at base, enough metal had been smelted to make a mining drill. I also crafted a shotgun. More resources like flint, polymer, and metal were farmed in mass, and back at base I upgraded from a mortar and pestle to a chemistry bench. By now, I had farmed quite a bit. In fact, a lot more than I had planned out, which meant it was time to scout for some juicy raids, as plenty of tribes fall behind in the early stages of the wipe. The first base I found, well, could barely be called a base, but its forges had some metal. The next base, however, was stone, but had a singular auto turret, a perfect chance to snowball my progress.
Oh, he's here. He has a Giga?
The wisest thing I could do here was to keep running, but I couldn't say no to some action.
No way, I got killed.
My first raid attempt was a complete fail, but well, what can I do with such a plot twist? Who could have guessed a stone base with one turret would turn into a giga fight just a few hours into wipe? But at least I was crafting turrets to protect my own base. I also placed a 1x1 inside the lava Rathole with a couple of turrets to start defending it. And a few moments later, I brought everything from the starter base into the Rathole, so I could finally sleep at night. That's metaphorical because I'm a long way from sleeping. I transferred to extinction to collect a 2x, a 4x, and now I could kill some Spinos, which give lots of XP to reach level 100 and make heavy turrets to defend the Rathole for good.
Ow. Level 100, finally. 200 speed as well. Heavy, learned. Let's go back to base. Oh, 3 heavies. Wonderful.
Now that the Rathole was safe, I started scouting for potential raids again.
Nothing in here, is there? Yeah, this is the rockets. Just because I didn't have bolas, I couldn't attack him, bro. Ooh, 400 ingots.
At least I got a good amount of ingots from this raid that I was kind of late to, but perhaps it's time to find my own raid now.
What the hell? Why is there 3 heavies? I don't think there's heavies behind, bro. I'm gonna go for it. I might regret it.
I know, I'm sorry for killing the vibe, but this will be quick, and if you play Ark on Steam, you'll love this. Otherwise, skip. Friday, June 7th, my Ark server Mesa wipes. It's 6-man, but if you don't like big tribes, we also have a 3-man that wipes the week after. I'm gonna record most of my future movies on these servers. Discord link down below in the description. Join it after watching the video.
Dude, no way it worked. Yes! Let's get the ARB. No way it worked. I need to break the beds. Let's go. A trike. Oh baby. Oh baby. The raid that set us forward. Rhino BP. No way.
They seemed finished from the moment I dropped their tower and half of their crafting station, but they all made it back in time. I tried stealing one item cache and running away with something, but whether I would actually survive was still in question.
3 people chasing me. No way.
It's a crushing defeat, especially because I was so close to stealing the work of a full 4-man, but they got back to base on time and outnumbered me. Nevertheless, I insisted on completing my first raid, despite my previous failures. After scouting a couple spots, I found my next target, Lava Cave.
Oh, I can't see because of smoke, but I don't see turrets. Let's grapple this way. There's turrets over there. Oh, too close. Oh, it's autos. Oh, they're wiped. No, it lagged.
Once again, a raid that seemed under control turned out to be, not so in control. So I returned to base, re-grinded my kit, returned to the lava cave, and this time I knew that I would wipe it. After boloing him, instead of insisting on trying to kill him, I grappled into the back of the base instead. And this time, I didn't lag into the lava.
Okay. Nah, this guy's...
He asked what could he do for me. I told him that my love is free. But can you match me?
Now, my plan was to loot the entire base, but when I heard that cryopod and a mantis popped out, I decided it's better to dip.
I'm dipping with the fabricator. I don't care about the smithy. I'm not gonna risk it. Only raid I've done so far. I'm not gonna throw. I'm gone. They could have the smithy.
Thanks to my first successful raid, I was able to get all resources needed to craft the Indie Forge.
There we go. Indie Forge, much better smelting now. Alright, I'm gonna camp here. Is he gonna upload himself? What the? I'm gonna try to whip that, honestly. I wanna wait, see if he uploads it though. Oh, shit. I killed him. Underwhelming loot, to be honest. Oh, med brews, I need those. Nanky.
After looting his body, I got a bit distracted by these raptors, and that gave him enough time to come back.
No way he just did that. Center one. You thought.
Things started to go my way, but not for long. The next hour or two would become hell for me. Except for this one NPC outside of my base who I clapped. And then it went back to just dying.
How did he... 3 man? 3? Bro, 3? So I didn't see the turrets now. This guy had a C4 trap? I mean, at least he gave me the berries. Too bad I'm Maywingless.
In between dying a bunch, I did do some progress, like getting a cooker, and after farming those berries, I was able to get a bunch of medical brews. I also crafted an industrial grill to cook meat, and went on a nice metal run. After that, I figured if every fight I'll be outnumbered and outgeared, I'll just tame a mantis, which can one-tap any player to sleep. Balanced, right?
Hey, mantis, get tamed.
I even mated the mantis to get an egg, and then when I started cryopoding them is when I ran into a slight issue.
Okay. This guy's a Master Fabi, and I'm gonna lose my mantis, pretty much. No, I almost took it. Thanks for the Fabi. See you later.
My character was a lot faster than his, but his teammate came on a Maywing.
Oh, dude, this game, I don't get a chance. I don't get a single chance. I have a chance. I have a chance. Grapple there. And dip. I don't have parachutes.
When I got a bit ahead of myself, they assumed I would have gone to Red Obelisk to transfer, but they're funny if they think I'm gonna be that obvious. Instead, I parachuted all the way to the highlands to this drop. Then I transferred to Island to give the mantis some explorer notes. As I was about to leave and not bother anyone, somebody boloed me and despawned my drop. So of course, I had to take revenge.
I'm gonna despawn my drop. Now you're despawned.
Now that I have a mantis and it's ready for battle, I'm in Golem, camping, waiting for somebody to cluelessly walk into me.
What are you doing? That guy like tried to aimbot me. I swear that guy's an aimbotter. Look at this kid. 2 Fabbies.
But because I'm more acoustic than a guitar, I went AFK and got clapped. But don't worry, I had another mantis.
Killed somebody. I knocked him out. Oh, he had so much. Holy, this guy was rich.
Remember the guy that killed my Maywing? He was called Babette. And guess who was here fighting me now?
No way, but he one-taps my boots, bro, and I lose.
But Babette started out as an enemy and would soon become my ally. My first and only ally in this entire wipe.
Made my first ally.
Yeah, these guys were so cool, they gave me my stuff back. Not only that, they also wanted to 1v1. But it was in the middle of the 1v1 that a third tribe wanted to interject.
It's a rhino.
Yeah, good luck. I'd run in the water.
For the most part, I stayed on the sidelines watching them fight. And the only time I even killed someone was actually my highlight by mistake.
Timer. That's you already at the back?
No, that's not me. That's not me.
Let's see if I can kill this kid. Probably he's a bot, I think.
Oh, he's dead.
Before we could kill the golem, I had to get rid of this guy. Then we all ran inside of the arena together. We killed the lava golem and whatever BPs it had that they needed, they would take. And I would just grab the leftovers because I'm a beta male.
Oh. What are the boots? We need boots.
Owl and boots and everything's pretty much yours.
The BPs I got in Golem were not good or useful at all, but the kits that I got from the people I killed were far better. The only soakers, you know, to soak turret ammo from other people's bases that are available in the first 24 hours of a wipe are trikes. And somebody else was in the same area trying to tame them.
That's the one. That's
Okay, man, let me see something.
Oh, he uploaded.
Go, man, go, 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 go. You were too late.
No way!
When my trike taming spree came to an end, I found the guy on a Spino roaming around, and I had to put an end to him. The only bad part was that I couldn't loot the body because it was below the point where it TPs you back up. So, rest in peace.
2,700. How much did he get? How much did he get? Almost 4K.
I tamed around 4 trikes, so that was enough Genesis for me.
PTs or PTBP.
Good PTs or
Really?
PT?
Yeah, if you can get like 2K plus, bro.
What if I just took it? What if I just took it?
And I'm actually shitting
What
it.
if I took it and book it? We got tech.
No Ionite is wild, idiot.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Can I check the stats real quick?
Yeah, for sure. Let's do doing business with you.
Dinos.
Now that I had the Ragnarok boss fight done, it was time to do the center one, which could easily be done solo.
What the fuck?
Wait a minute. I have to rewind that because let me know how I missed a shot on a giant spider and hit a rock.
Let's go. Transmitter made. Spec turrets made.
After crafting all that new tech stuff that I slapped down, my resources were a bit low, so I went to Ab to farm some polymer and metal. And yeah, the time to log off on day 1 came around because tomorrow it would be day 2. And this is what I managed to farm up. Some tech turrets, replicator, and I'd say that the lava Rathole is pretty well defended. Hopefully we're not wiped on day 2 when I wake up, which usually is the thing, but you know, I really went the extra mile today. We'll see. Well, that's the sound I like to hear in the morning. We're not wiped. I'm not totally surprised, but it is always, you know, there's always the doubt. But yeah, we're gonna continue, baby. The first thing I did was collect the ingots that were left smelting in the forges overnight. And I visited the Giga spawn to tame a Giga. It wasn't a good Giga, but one is better than none.
Other one. It's a 130. It's a 150 female. $210 damage. It's way better than whatever the hell the last one gave me.
Remember the trade I did for that boss fight on Scorch day 1? Well, it was time to pay him back now and get a 2000 HP PT. And that's a lot easier said than done. After taming and killing over 20 PTs, the closest I ever got was to 1,900. But that wasn't the trade. I had to keep going.
Why is nothing good? 150. 1,600. Be the one. Be the one, please. Be the one, be the one, be the one, be the one. Yes. You gave me 9 heavies, thank you.
And after the trade, he challenged me to a 1v1. And of course, I accepted.
Oh my, what a kit. Taking that with me.
After that 1v1, I visited the volcano to get some magmasaur eggs.
Level 15.
The first one sucked, but the second one was a 145. Instead of going back to base with them, I uploaded them and I went to the lunar biome to maybe find some people taming trikes. And that's when I ran into this guy on a Maywing, which I obviously chased.
Oh, I killed him. My aim. He was on a Reaper. What? Did not even see that. Oh, he was farming it. He had a fire and 2 trikes on him? What a lick.
And I don't know about you, but I always like rubbing a bit of salt in the wound by killing the trike.
Why is Scorched capped? Is there an event?
Yes, indeed. There was a find the loot in a vault sort of event where basically there's a bunch of vaults and people are exploding them with C4. Maybe I could get a kill from this.
Oh, he took off quick. Nothing good. Doesn't mean you can take it though.
At one point, the event nearly, it almost got tragic. The stakes were pretty high for me without much of a return on an investment, if you could say. So I dipped on the event.
What the? Bro came from the mesh. Once this raises, we're gonna farm metal up the ass.
How did I get all this ARB, you ask? Well, you know I didn't farm it, so let me show you. I was scouting the map just to gather intel when I saw that Pearl Cave had been raided. I ran inside and there was some loot left behind, but the real prize was in the turrets.
Free ARB, dude. Holy.
Scouting the map a bit did wonders for me, so I continued.
That's a fob. Like 3 turret fob. What the?
Unfortunately for me, not much could have been done here as they were already packing up and leaving the raid. The scouting continued, and guess what I found? Nothing, nothing, and wait a second, nothing. Until I came across Double Bear Cave. There was something here.
I like this. You're on an offline list, buddy. Oh. I was getting... Okay. I was getting 7. He got 8'd.
What's a bat turret? It's gone. I thought that was on 10 range.
Damn.
Damn. Profit.
After nearly dying in our first encounter, this guy did not want to leave his cave again, but I had a way of baiting him out. If I took down some foundations and made it look like a raid, he would come to try defend. After losing a kid like that, I doubt he would come out again, so it was about time I left. But I would come back later to try to offline him.
Mech offenders. I raided these guys day 1. They actually fully built back up.
Too bad they were grinders and day 1 was the last time I'd ever wiped them. The rest of Rag was either not built, already raided, or too big for me to touch. Pause. But I did run into something. People were fobbing desert crack, and I was here to be a little rat.
It's like a full 4, man. I'm not doing anything here.
But according to the rules, I couldn't really be doing this, so I put a stop to it. On my way out, though, they chased me, and now it was a fight for my survival, to say the least. While I was pumping the fire wyvern on my right, a giga got popped.
Just popped a gig.
Oh.
But I was able to parachute and get out of there quickly.
The fuck is Curry Cave? Oh,
Curry Cave is in the redwoods. You got a PT on your dick.
yeah. I realized that.
Now this guy didn't know how spiteful I can be sometimes, and he thought that because he had wings, he could get away from me.
Ah. Didn't think I'd find you, huh? So lucky, bro.
Right then and there, I thought I had lost him. But what if he was going to transfer out at this drop? And I waited for him.
Oh, dude, I thought that was him.
You might come straight away, and then he might have gave you the double juke.
Oh, he saw me. Oh, I killed the BD. You fucked up. You fucked up. I ESP'd you.
He probably thinks he's cheating by now. Oh, he's gonna try to up him. No, he's gonna fight.
Yeah, mate, you got played.
Oh, Mantis?
And a mana.
Not only did I get my revenge, I also profited way more than I expected. Because it's brought fruits every time I've tried, I scouted the next map, Valguero. The process was sort of similar. Raided base, nothing in the redwoods, and then I ran into Lava Cave, which was actually being fobbed at the moment. But I didn't know that yet.
Wyvern's back. He watched you potted, I think. Yeah, he's coming for you. Oh, yeah, skin.
He fell.
He fell off. He would have cut it. He would have cut it. It comes down.
Oh, Reaper. I guess it's over.
I wanted to fight, but I couldn't do it next to the Reaper, so I parachuted away. The fight went to the lake that you see on the screen right now. It somehow went all the way there, and me and the Wyvern kept 1v1ing.
That guy sees you. No, maybe. Run.
No way.
They're gonna be so mad.
No way. That guy's horrible at the game.
And yes, I killed this wyvern out of spite and vengeance. Before going back for more, I uploaded the important tames that I got from them, like the stego and the rhino. And apparently they sent a poison wyvern to go out and hunt me, but I don't know why he was spitting poison balls along the way.
Did he just kill his own? Naked? Hurts? Mushua. Another rhino. 4 heavies, grapples, parachutes. He had the fob on him. Well, now I have the fob.
We all have that tribe mate that doesn't know when to quit or when it's time to leave. And because I'm solo without any tribe mates, I decided to become that tribe mate. You see, I had tons of loot on me from those kills, but I overstayed and the price shall be paid.
That's not good.
You can out-med do it as long as it doesn't hit you back to back.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Hit you again, you're done for it. But you can pop them.
Yeah, that's what I'm about. Fuck off. Holy.
I was very lucky to even get away with that. And back to base I went with all the loot at least. So far I've only been really countering people raiding, but I wanted to do some raiding myself, which is why I went to Bee Cave to get some honey to make cakes which heal dinos. But again, I wasn't gonna farm it myself. I was gonna counter. That's all the honey I'll need for the wipe probably. Thank you, sir. And while the cakes were crafting, I went to Ragnarok and found the guy taming a giga, so I had to interrupt them. Thank you, Mr. Spicy. I'll see you later. The cakes were done crafting and I was back at the bear cave that I'd promised I'd come back to. But there's one slight issue.
Fun.
Yeah, I couldn't raid the double bear cave with the trike. It was also late at night, so I called it a day and went to bed to log on the next for day 3.
Oh my, a rhino. No way. No way, he took the body. No way, another naked. Why is there so many nakeds? Okay, now.
Nice job, bro.
After fighting a bit at Blue Orb, I went to Lava Golem and I found the guy here.
Is that a
What?
glitch that his flag's not showing?
That's a skin. Not good. I hear somebody. Is that what I heard? Ander Dingus. You had the velo. I knew you had the velo. Oh, that's ass.
I took those BPs back to base and the Magmosaur was fully raised, so I used it to farm metal. In just a few minutes, I had this much. That's enough for an entire immune wipe, which is usually 3 days, and I'm on the 3rd day, so. This boss fight gave me enough Ellie to craft some teepees because I was running out of breeding space in my lava Rathole. There wasn't any to begin with, but I'll be able to build a breeding area on the same map with these teepees. While I was minding my own business, building my new breeding area, somebody brought a parasaur to my base and detected me in my own base. So of course I had to go outside and teach him who, you know, whose swamp this is.
That guy's pretty good.
Easy, Emian.
Last time I ran Golem, there was not really much opposition and I got some good BPs, so I said, why not go do it again?
Wait, Emian just got clapped.
What the
What is Emian doing?
fuck? Bell.
He's talking to game chat down there.
I guess there we go.
Fabian. Oh,
Don't fall in.
It's so laggy. You don't understand. You might not even
Wait. Those guys are actually...
Fabi. Let's see the end. He's a bot.
Crystal Wyvern. Nice.
After eliminating those special individuals, I tossed out the velo and killed the golem.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Fabi.
I'll give you one.
I didn't just get a Fabi, I also got a very mediocre flak helmet BP. Remember the new breeding area? Well, it was about time I put it to use with the trikes. And the spinal trade for the trike BP and shotgun BP was done. He also left a note saying, here baby. So I dropped him the spinal stuff and shout out to Sigma Choad.
Oh yeah, 38 melee.
While the Gigas were, you know, incubating, I went to Golem again and suffered a very painful and embarrassing death.
There's 3 of them in there.
Oh, I
No
need
way.
tech shielded.
Avian.
I coped and blamed it all on my shitty flak, so I went back to base, mind wiped all into crafting skill, and made the best flak that I could with my mid BPs. Also, the Gigas had hats by now, and while they were raising, I figured why not try to do Golem again. But before doing Golem, I looted this drop that had another flak BP. There wasn't much of value except this really good chest BP. Somebody was camping me outside and basically led himself to his death. I was just talking to my friend about how hard it's been for me to find the raid, and I'll just let the clip play.
I want to find the raid. I haven't found a single raid.
You just go scout area.
What's up?
Fight that guy. What the hell's he up to?
That hurt? What the fuck?
Oh.
Yeah, PTs can do that sometimes. They pick you, they put you under the mesh, and the game teleports you away to wherever you were about 5 minutes ago. This left my Maywing all by itself, and guess what the PT guy did? Killed it. And remember, there hasn't been a death of any of my pets that I have not avenged. That's hard cap, but it makes it sound cool.
What's good?
At first, their kit seemed like just other Bobs living their life on the map. But when I checked his teammate, he had donated flak, meaning top tier. And how convenient that their base was right next to the same spot where they killed my Maywing. Even more convenient was the fact that not only was I here for vengeance, they also had quite interesting flak BPs. Immediately I returned to base with the intention of preparing an attack, but first I had to do a trade that yielded a bigger reward. The trade consisted of me giving an average BP in exchange of the best Giga line on the server, the donation Gigas. This of course had my spidey sense tingling. It's funny how the world works, because I'll explain this to you, but you won't really believe it, you know, to the extent that I did. Because as I crouched towards this trade, I figured in my head, he did say he's a big fan. And then I thought, that's exactly what I would say if I wanted to ease down a YouTuber before scamming him. You know, make him feel, oh, it's a fan. Oh, it's going to be a good trade. That thought came into my head as I crouched toward them. And I realized they could be scamming me. So guys, trust your instinct. Your subconscious is way more powerful than you think. And when an idea comes to your head, it's because, you know... Anyway, where was I? Back on Ragnarok to raid those idiots who thought they could just kill my Maywing. First, I placed down this thing that I like to call a fob. Leave me alone. But before I could really get into the raid, someone on a crystal wyvern stopped by to interrupt me. Come on, Dexy. I was able to get back to the raid and try to soak on the trike, but no turrets shot the trike, so that was out of the question. So I wasn't recording. I just ended the recording, forgot to put it back on. But this guy traded 14 sets of flak and some beer in exchange of a flak PP. So yeah, this was just happened. And it's thanks to that trade that this raid could continue, because without the flak or the beer, I just didn't have enough durability to run these turrets. Some rocket runs were huge. I mean, look at that tribal log. Nearly half of the wall should be down by now. There was a slight issue, however. Even though I could get in the back, there were a couple turrets spread around in the inside, and I didn't know exactly where they were, which led to my death. I was gonna die soon because Tartar does make my health go away and I can't heal, but at least I cleared some of the inside turrets as well as the Plan X. The stuff that I destroyed didn't have the flak BPs, but the vaults were still there, so I assume that's where they resided, right? But there was one problem. Even though they seemed wiped, the guy happened to have logged back on. A bigger problem was that these guys had a theory per square inch in this base. Not only did they have theories, they also had turrets spammed all around the cave for some reason, as if they didn't trust their own wall. And well, I have to give it to them. It worked. It saved them. But at the very least, I'd say that my Maywing's death was properly avenged by making them lose quite a bit of stuff. By quite a bit, I mean a fabricator and a smithy and a couple of turrets. But hey, I tried. Anyways, the Giga is now fully raised, imprinted, and ready for battle, except for the fact that it's, you know, at 2 HP, which is why the Deodon I tamed earlier is about to heal it. With the Giga healed, it was time to scout Extinction for a red OSD. Not only would this give us great BPs, it would also get our character to max level to unlock all Techgrams. 35 levels.
Honey, I got
120, baby.
what you want. Give me all your love, 'cause it's burning hot. It's what you do to me, babe, I can guarantee. Honey, I got.
Alright. Let's check out the OSD. Has he? Okay, we'll take that. Oh, what is this OSD, man? This was garbage.
At the moment, I was very upset with the OSD. But I had to remember, other people had different goals in mind, and these tech suit BPs were exactly what a bunch of rich people wanted. Take this guy for example, who was about to trade me Dono Gigas, or Lightnings, or Stegos for these tech BPs. One guy gave me 668 Dura Flak BP for a tech chest. This other guy gave me a Dono Lightning pair for a tech gauntlet BP.
Giga. Carbo.
The Giga and the Carbo would actually be traded for the Gauntlet BP I received earlier because I crafted a bunch of them and I wouldn't need the BP anymore.
50 melee. Damn.
Cheers to a lightning line that could one-tap anybody in the cluster. While my new lines were growing, I decided to go to Golem to get some more BPs. But I did it while streaming on the same Discord where the server was, and everybody could watch and come stream snipe me.
Hello.
Oh shit.
Yo.
I saw y'all some dead armor.
Yo, guys, I'm getting dunked on.
Yeah, the guy who just said it, he's about to get dogged on, was also in the call, and that's the guy I have him right in front of me, so let's see what happens.
Give me that. Give me that. Oh damn. Oh damn, that's crazy.
No. No. I'm so good. I'm so cooked. Oh.
Amian, did you kill my boy? Amian, did you kill my boy?
He did. I got packed up, bro.
There were about 20 people in the VC now, and the stream continued while I was at my base. So you can expect a couple of people to show up, and of course, we all had a little squabble.
Yo, I'm here, I mean. Oh, god damn it, bro.
Hey guys. Hey.
Alright, he's muted again. Me and your dog shit.
I'm on a bro, I'm cooked.
You're cooked.
Wait, Amian, quit being a fucking bitch. You've known me the longest.
No, me. He's known me.
Get the kid on the ground. Get the kid on the ground. I'm getting cooked.
No.
Dummy.
Dude, fucking right on him, bro.
Oh wait, you just took my pump. Killing me. He has 2 kids in my pump.
This guy's such a random.
Yeah, now you team.
That's teaming.
You just take the kid?
They're teaming.
I'm literally fighting him. I'm fighting him. We're not teaming. No way.
I won't pop it, bro. I won't pop it, don't worry. And then the Rex is through. No, I'm gonna swallow. I am pretty.
Oh my god.
GG's.
Yo, Kanye, you want to do an app to my Twitch and I stream an event? And the winner gets my base. The winner gets my entire base.
And that's exactly what they did. They announced it that my base was for sale, and the price was to kill me in Golem.
If you wanted rules, you said nah.
Yo, I didn't know this was gonna be this AIDS. I thought I was dead there. Tech rifle already? Bro.
One players are a different breed.
Well, I'm hit again. Nah, I'm dead. Oh my god.
He smiles wide.
I killed him.
'Cause he's the center of attention now. And he feels good about it. And she takes a bow.
Oh, I killed him.
'Cause she's the center of attention now. And she feels good about it. But I'm avoiding eyes every time that I'm way far away. I might as well